I think it's.
Matt's just staring Andy down.
I don't know. I just think it's
Go ahead.
interesting.
Agree with him. Go ahead.
I don't.
Agree with him.
Is it the Blu-ray?
Andy.
I don't.
Andy, agree with him.
Oh my God!
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Three Hit Combo Podcast, the world's most sexy podcast. My name is Matt, and I am here with Baby Bird and Andy. What's up, guys?
Not a lot.
Yeah. Heard you guys went to a party last night. Where the hell was I?
Your house.
Well, this is probably not going to be last night whenever people listen to this. But,
Yeah, well, this is Sunday when we recorded, so just roll with
Saturday evening.
it.
Sunday.
Yeah, here, let's try it again. I'll fix it in post. Heard you guys had a party Saturday night. Where the hell was I?
You were there.
Where was I?
You were
Like-
sitting next to me?
I forgot it because I was just so hammered.
Yeah.
Those 4 beers I had all night. Just...
Clearly wasn't a rhtorical, joking statement, Andy. It was,
I hate you.
Speaking
I
of
love you.
Speaking of people that were hammered, Skyler, holy crap.
Yeah. I'll get a little carried away.
Skyler, after everybody left and everybody else was all fine to drive, Tom got a ride. Skyler crashed at my house because he probably shouldn't have driven.
I crashed into his house.
Yeah. That's why I knew he shouldn't have driven. I was like, okay, I don't think you should drive anymore. No, but we went to Village
Never
Inn.
again.
We went to Village Inn because I was not drunk at all. And Skyler's eating this messy burger with his head in his hand.
And it wasn't because I felt like I was gonna be sick. I was just tired. That was the only thing. I was just head in my hand. I want to go to bed.
And I'm like, are you okay, buddy? He's like, no, that's fine. I'm just tired. But I was kind of expecting that Booyah burger to come back up all over the table.
It had like relish on it too, which
It did. It was messy.
I hate relish, and I
And
didn't
you
even
hate it.
mind. I was just like, man, that looks okay.
A booyah burger.
I can't even remember how it tastes. And then
You say booyah when you. Yeah.
I mumbled it.
He's like, Booyah.
That thing right there, booyah. And then from across the aisle on the other side of a half wall, this one girl was just staring me down.
Yeah, I thought I had something on my face. I was like, oh, something on my face? Why is she looking over here? I'm like, just looking at Skyler.
Oh, getting that sweet Skylar look.
Yeah. He might be drunk. What was really funny was when Skyler was like, well, I'm not really that drunk. And then for 20 minutes he started talking about space and time.
Yep. The perception of reality, space, and time. All of it.
Yeah. I'm sitting there like, uh-huh.
And for about 20 minutes, and that's just shut up.
Yeah, after a while I was just like, can you get to the point, please? That's probably why she started looking over at you. She could probably hear your space and time talk.
And she probably has a similar theory, and she's like, oh,
exactly.
and this guy's drunk. I wonder what he's sober.
She wanted to compare theories with you.
There
You
you
know
go.
what I mean?
When I was in Lincoln one time, I ate at an Applebee's, and diagonally from me, there's I don't know if they were married, but it sounded like they were on a first date. And this guy went on a 30-minute rant about mole people taking over the earth from below. I'm not even shitting.
Yeah,
you.
I would have walked away after 5 minutes.
I just kind of did the, huh. All right.
Don't see that every day.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend, when she started going out with this new guy, apparently he tried convincing her that he was king of the troglodytes, an underground race, and that
He's a winner.
Yeah, if they got together, she would be their queen.
Did that send any warning signals off?
I don't know. Don't really care. Ex-girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend is ex-girlfriend.
Are they still dating?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It was a year and a half later, and they broke up because
Whoa.
the guy was weird.
Oh, now,
Yeah.
What did he do?
He never put the toothpaste cap on. It was really crazy.
He says that early on, and it took a year and a half. What do you think he said a year and a half later that set her off?
How do you feel about if I cut your arm open and stick my dick in it?
the clip.
Whoa! Pump the brakes there.
Oh, wait a second. I think this relationship might not work out.
Interesting.
I think we should see other people.
And so after the party, the next morning, Skylar and I wandered around the mall.
How was that?
It's all right.
Seeing hotties.
I mean, we were just
bodies.
really trying to kill time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, I could have just went back to bed, but
He wanted to entertain me.
Aw.
yeah. So we just decided to kill time because he had to do something too.
Did you go to GameStop?
Yeah, we stopped in there. Yeah.
Anything interesting?
Mm,
Was the crazy Asian with like the mohawk working there?
no.
Oh,
That always seems really mean to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm at least it's not just me.
I've
no,
never
yeah,
met
he's
him.
a dick.
Okay.
He's got like a mohawk.
That was the guy I was telling you about, Matt. That's why I don't go to that GameStop, because that guy's always a dick to me. Yeah, it's that guy. I didn't want to bring race into it.
I work at GameStop and I'm a gamer and I'm better than you. Attitude, and I just want to be like, you work at fucking GameStop.
You should have been like,
You work at Panera.
You should have
I
been
know.
like, I'm a Omega list internet celebrity. See, once you get past the American alphabet, you have to go to the Greek alphabet.
Okay. And we're at the end of the Greek alphabet.
Yeah, so we got to work our way up the Greek alphabet and then
But,
the American
Hopefully, by the end of the year, we'll be
English.
at least Sigma.
alphabet. I guess.
But I don't go up to people when they're making sandwiches at their house and just go.
You call that a
Yeah, you
sandwich?
call that a sandwich?
You call that a sandwich? This is a sandwich.
you didn't fluff the meat on that.
Yeah, you didn't fluff it. Where's your Chipotle mayonnaise? Fucking.
Where's the peppercini?
But
God, I got so lazy making those like a year ago. I was just like, fuck that. You don't need a
the combos?
pepperoni. Yeah.
I never put a peppercini in the combos.
I hate the pepperoni. Everyone picks it off and throws it away anyway. 'Cause it's stupid. When we went into GameStop, though, we did talk with the store clerk about how much the new Spider-Man game sucks donkey balls.
That's true. And then we talked about my fear spray I had for a Scarecrow costume a couple years ago.
How he gassed me in the face with Febreze and burned my
I
eyes.
also gassed Tom in the face with it because he started turning it to my face, and so I started fighting back, and so then I just clenched, and it was just spraying all over the place as we're fighting.
I remember
this at my house?
Tom took that like personally for like a week.
No, this was at Panera actually.
Oh.
This is at a bread bash right before Halloween, and I had it ready, like it was done, and so I was like, "Hey guys, check this out!" And I showed it a couple times. You know, like we kind of do this, and then he grabs it. He's like trying to spray me with it, so I just clench, and I'm just spraying it everywhere. And everyone's like, "It smells like Febreze." I'm like, I'm fighting back with my weapon. All right.
Febreze smells awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it smells really thick of Febreze. It's like, hey, I brought the fear spray. I was attacked. I used the fear spray.
What do you want me
Burns
to
your
do?
eyes.
He got me right in the eye with it. I'm like, "Fuck you, man!" And I was mad at you for about 2 days after that. I was just like, "You burned my eye."
I still have it. It's upstairs.
Nice.
I should break it out again.
It was just a modified Spider-Man
he's-
silly stringer.
He's
Yeah.
sleeping last night. He's like, Skylar,
oh my god.
hey, hey. He's like, what? Fear me. He's just like, ah.
Hey, you awake? No. That's for lying.
That would have been the best way to wake you up, especially if you had a hangover then.
Oh,
You'd be like, ah.
he would have been one just grumpy man. Just, ooh.
Thanks for calling me a man, not a boy.
You're welcome.
I am a man now.
I'm a real man.
Now. What happened last night?
Yeah.
Well, it involves an eel.
You deflowered me.
Oh. So yeah, party time was fun.
All right, let's rock and roll with
Party
this.
time.
All right. I got gaming news to start us off. You guys ready for that?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Brush up on your gaming lingo. You're going to need it. Here is gaming news.
You know our motto, we deliver.
First up, Mass Effect 3. Are either of you Mass Effect fans?
I played one for a little bit, and then I was like,
I played Fracture more than I played Mass Effect, and I thought Fracture was pretty cool.
Yeah, it didn't. I don't know why, but it didn't really click with me. I played some of the first one. I was like, you know.
yeah.
I know it's a really popular game. It just didn't click with me. But Mass Effect 3 will have multiplayer.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Well, I'm just saying this for our audience.
Okay. There you go, audience. Mass Effect will have multiplayer. Next. No.
Isn't
I
it
mean-
just co-op? I think it's just co-op.
Whether it's going to feature a multiplayer component or whether it's going to be co-op is yet to be seen, apparently.
What's the story behind it?
Gamers Mint.
This one's like whatever the bad guys are in the first 2 games, like Attack Earth. It actually looks really cool.
Okay.
And also, there's this awesome fad on, this website I go to. Have you ever heard of YouTube Doubler?
Yeah.
All right. Someone found out that the Inception music can go with a bunch of things, and that one like really cool graphics trailer from Mass Effect 3 goes perfect with it.
The only theme that goes with everything is Guile's theme.
It's Guile's.
Guile's theme from Street Fighter? Yeah, it goes with everything. Just YouTube Guile's theme goes with everything, and it really does fit with like everything.
All right.
That was Guile's scene, right? The
Yeah.
one that, okay.
Yeah. All right. Just not really much of a story. Just me going, Hang 'em High will be introduced to Halo Anniversary.
Is that?
That is the Halo CE remake.
Well, yeah, I know that,
Yeah.
but what's Hang 'em High?
Hang 'em High was the one with the trenches and the tombstones.
Isn't there an Angry Birds level called Hang 'em High?
I don't know. Hang 'em High
yeah,
was a
there is.
movie.
Awesome.
No, it was like Ham 'em High or something.
Hang 'em
Okay.
High. Yeah.
I know
Is it
that every
like they
level's
play
a
off the
pun,
pigs?
but it's stupid.
Oh my god! If Angry Birds was a member of this podcast, they would owe so many dollars in the jar.
Boxes of wine all around.
Oh my god! One
Are
for
you
each of
gonna
us.
get? Are you gonna get the anniversary?
I might. I mean,
Is it gonna be like the full $60?
no, it's gonna be $40.
Wow.
Yeah, I might. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
One game that I really want to get its remake is Shadow of the Colossus Ico.
Yeah.
That combo.
I mean, I haven't played either of those games, but I know about them, and they're both apparently really good.
Shadow of Colossus is good.
Yeah. See, the thing with Shadow of the Colossus is it doesn't have a story, or it does have a story, but it's really not about the story. It's
The gigantic.
yeah, you go over and you climb up these giant monsters and you kill them, and it's such hard work that you just feel really accomplished afterwards.
I'm
Feel
pumped
really
for the
proud
Metal
of yourself.
Gear remakes for the
Yeah,
HDs.
that should be coming out this December. Or?
Yeah, I think it's December. So is Ico. I think that comes out December too.
All these games, they're all stuck into like a 5-week
Dude.
period.
I hate that.
Yeah, they need to like move it to the summer because that's when people don't do shit.
Hope you were saving up this year.
Yeah, like people don't do shit in the summer. When it's summer, I'm lazy. That's when I want to play games. Like winter, I'm fucking doing school and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it just gets ridiculous. Like, there's like 5 or 6. Like this year, this game of the year is gonna be so hard to pick, just
Yeah.
because there's like 6 or 7 like key games like Battlefield, Call of Duty, Skyrim. All these are coming out, and it's just pick your favorite.
Yeah,
That's it. You can only choose one.
I'm excited for Batman. That comes out this Tuesday. But I'm not gonna play it till I get my paper done. Because I have this 5-page paper on Greek pots.
On Greek pots.
Yes.
I did a paper last year in school for the history of sanitation.
Ooh, I bet that was actually kind of interesting.
Well, we had to do something from our class and like the history of it, write a paper on it. And so I chose sanitation, not because it was interesting, but because there were so many changes that it was so easy to write a 5-page paper on it.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Right?
Andy, so I think you can answer the age-old question: is it vase or vase?
It's actually it's both. It's just wherever you come
Pick
from.
one.
Gun to your head, give us an answer.
I'd say vase.
Vase.
Wrong answer. No, I'm just kidding. I would say vase too.
I think the English say vase.
Yeah, well, no one likes the English.
Yeah.
And the English doesn't like anyone.
It's true.
I mean, England has isolated itself from the entire world.
It's gonna be like 28
socially.
weeks later. Just England, this little town in England, and everyone else just. I guess we're not raving zombies, but we just fucking hate them.
Yeah.
So we'll eat them.
Well, I don't know. If you rape a bunch of different continents and subcontinents, culture and land, people get annoyed. It's weird.
Yeah, they get a little mad.
Let's take over 3/4 of Africa and farm out all their resources and then leave. Let's take over India and totally rape their culture. Bye.
They show up in India like, hey, is Columbus here yet?
Oh, who is Columbus? Psych. We're back.
All right, Gabe Newell. Is it Newell or Newell or
I
Newell?
say Newell when I read it
Newell?
in my head.
Okay. He said, and I quote, "I suspect Apple will launch a living room product that redefines people's expectations really strongly, and the notion of a separate console platform will disappear." Speaking about gaming consoles and Apple's contribute.
I don't know what to say.
Like Apple's gonna make a gaming console?
No.
He says Apple will create a product that will make the home console disappear.
Everyone or a lot of people speculate that Apple's making like their own smart TV. Like, there's all the wireless TVs that have internet and YouTube and all that shit. Well, Apple's making their own. But I don't know.
I don't think that's possible. I mean,
Yeah,
home consoles have been around since like what?
85.
Yeah. So
Well, even before that.
Oh yeah.
That's
'cause there was
Atari and
Atari.
stuff
My
and
bad.
Pong
I was thinking
consoles?
of Nintendo.
yeah. But
I guess-
they've been around for such a long time that they're almost ingrained into American culture.
And I really don't I don't think fanboys are gonna give up their Xboxes and their PlayStation. Apple. I'm gonna. No, start.
Does your console support Flash? Doesn't matter.
I have Hulu. I can pull up Hulu on mine. It's got an app. Ow.
There's an app for that. Burglary delivers huge setback to indie game Project Zomboid.
I saw that actually.
What is Zomboid?
Project Zomboid is it's a zombie type game. I didn't really research much on it, given the fact that it was only about an hour ago that I got these stories.
Okay.
But
We're recent.
yeah, well, I hung out with Skylar all day and then streamed Pokemon, so I had to fit it in there somewhere. That's what she said.
Dirty.
So, not only this, but this is a long string of things that have happened to them. First of all, their games were being pirated, and it was costing them a ton of money.
I think at the when they did the Humble Bundle, I think I donated like $5.
Yeah, they were. One of the things when people would pirate the game, there was this update button, and to update the game, it would download a completely new copy of the game, and that was costing them money.
Oh.
So, if you would have paid the money for the game in the first place, that would have covered that. But a lot of people weren't, and it wasn't covering it. PayPal also shut down their account for bogus reasons.
I think I heard about that.
PayPal does that occasionally.
Yeah, they also shut down Microsoft's account once. Yeah, for like $750,000 were in there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. But recently they were burgled. And the burglars took 2 computers that had all the code and everything for their next game on there. And they actually said, "We're fucked." But then they came up with an update and said, "Well, we were worried at first, and we do have to remake a lot of things, but we're not fucked. We just took a couple big steps backwards."
Oh.
That sucks.
Poor guys.
And it always sucks when that happens to like really small companies.
Yeah, like
especially
indies.
gaming companies. So
Speaking of really big companies, EA will have the one-time use code for online with Battlefield 3.
Everyone's doing that.
I know, but
Like, Batman will have it.
I mean, a few have done it, but EA was one of the first.
Yeah.
They were.
Sony's putting it in all their big stuff now.
It's just annoying.
Yeah, it's a dumb way. Well, I guess from the publisher standpoint, it's a way to recoup your money from used game sales loss.
I know, but I've said this a few times though. It's like when you go and buy a game, some money goes to the distributor and some goes to the developer and stuff like that. And then when you sell the game back, yeah, all that goes to the company or a person if you buy it from a person. But the thing is, like, if you go and buy a guitar from, say, Guitar Center and then sell it later, Fender's not going to get that money from you selling it either.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how every used market works.
I mean, you buy a product and then you can do whatever you want with that product.
Yeah.
And it's kind of impeding people's rights.
I don't
with
think
that.
Fender could do that. Be like, hey, you don't get strings till you pay us back.
Well, yeah, and that's just the thing. They actually have a way to do it, but it just seems very
It's
entitled on their part.
yeah, it does, and for like $10 too.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot. Maybe like 5. I'd be like, oh, all right, that's not bad. But $10.
And I do see their way of saying like, well, you can play the the story mode, but to use our servers. But sometimes like they don't have dedicated servers.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Like I'm pretty sure Call of Duty is gonna have the new one's gonna have.
especially
that.
EA. Like EA servers suck, dude. They go down
yeah.
all the time, and now we have to pay to use them if we get the game used. It's like, The fuck?
Yeah.
The fuck, EA?
Yeah, EA definitely is not one of my favorite online.
Yeah, I've hated EA servers for years, dude. They're terrible. Yeah. They're always going down or dropping out, or it's just so bad.
Just so laggy.
Yeah.
And I always thought that it was like my connection, but then I hear other people just like complain about it. I'm like, well, guess I'm not playing this game anymore. That's what got me off of Battlefield and onto Call of Duty. So.
Onto the Call of Duty bandwagon.
There you go. Hey, their servers don't crap out.
That's true. Their games are glitchy though, like the Javelin glitch.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I mean, I don't say this as like Call of Duty because I have Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2, but
Black Ops was fun.
Black Ops was fun.
I like the story, the twist at it.
Yeah.
I didn't like. I sort of expected it, but at the same time, I was like, "Oh, that's good. That's some good writing."
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, good.
All right, and last for gaming news, this is from the Snow Patrol.
Woo!
This is just Amazon's list of their most wished for in video games.
Oh, like Amazon.com.
Yeah, their wish list.
Oh,
Pretty
now
neat.
is this Amazon itself or like a compilation of everyone's like adding to their wish lists?
This is
just Amazon.
All right.
yeah, and these are the games people most often put in their wish list.
Oh,
Andy, you want to guess?
All right. Now,
guess what's going to be on there?
now are these games that haven't been made yet, or like they're coming out?
So there's a couple that have been made.
That people just want them.
At least one, but most are games that have not come out yet.
On a really random interjection, did you know they announced God of War 4?
How?
Yeah, see, I didn't catch that, but I was on my phone, and there was like God of War 2012, and I'm like, bullshit, I didn't hear about this. So I started YouTubing and Googling stuff, and yeah, they got announced at E3. But how it got passed over, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Kratos raped almost all of Greek
Yeah,
history. He's
yeah,
like, now
someone
let's go to friggin'
the
Norse
comment
mythology.
The comment I saw was like, who's he gonna kill now? So himself. He's gonna fight himself. All right.
He's going to go through Call of Duty Modern Warfare because he's the god of war. So,
All right, I'm gonna say Call of Duty's number one. Bitches love Call of Duty.
You're gonna say Call of Duty's number
all right,
one.
let's start from the bottom and
All
work
right,
our way up.
Hold on. Your Call of Duty.
Is it?
Not number one.
Is it Half-Life?
Yeah, Half-Life. Like that's getting made.
I know. Diablo 3.
All right,
All right,
three strikes,
yeah,
you're out. Let's go.
I wanted to play this. All right. Starting with number 20, Halo 4. No. Number 19 is Dark Souls.
That's out.
Oh.
Oh wait, that's out. Never mind.
By the way, that's Halo 4 for the 360, of course. Dark Souls for the PS3. PlayStation 3, 160 gigabyte system is number 18.
Oh.
Forza Motorsport 4 for the 360 is number 17.
Motorsport, really?
Battlefield 3, the limited edition for PlayStation 3 is number 16. Rage for the 360 is number 15.
That game was not fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've already made my comments on that.
Yeah.
Continue.
Assassin's Creed Revelations for the 360 is number 14. Super Mario 3D Land for the Nintendo 3DS is number 13.
I forgot that was coming out.
Yeah. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the PS3 is number 12.
Oh damn.
Battlefield 3 for the 360 is number 11. Gears of War 3 for the 360, number 10. Just Dance 3 for the Wii is number 9.
Really?
Yep.
What? Well, you gotta like factor in like soccer moms and preteen
so, yeah.
girls and stuff, and this is Amazon. So.
Yeah.
Number 8 for the Wii, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Gold Remote Bundle.
Dun, dun, dun.
I want that. That's on my wish list.
Number 7, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. For the 360, of course. Number 6 is Elder Scrolls V Skyrim for the Xbox 360.
I thought that'd be in the top 10.
Number 5 is Ico Shadow of the Colossus Collection.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, for PS3.
people really like those games.
Number 4 is Batman Arkham City for the 360. Number 3 is Batman Arkham City for the PS3.
Nice.
Number 2 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the 360.
Oh.
And number 1 is Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception.
Oh, no way! I didn't even get. I kind of ruled that out.
I figured you would guess that.
Yeah, no, I ruled that
Yeah,
out.
I was surprised you didn't guess it. I was already in on it because of the Snow Patrol, but
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about the Batman is
I don't. Tell me.
I hate you.
No, I'm just fucking
Is,
around.
I guess they develop it on the PS3 and then port it over to the 360. Well, I had the 360 for Arkham Asylum, so now I'm getting this for the PS3, and I guess there's quite a bit of difference.
Is it really?
Yeah, like I guess the PS3 one looks really like crisp and clean, but yeah,
It's probably the Blu-ray.
I think it's.
Matt's just staring Andy down.
I don't.
Go
I don't
ahead.
know.
Go ahead.
I just think it's
Go ahead.
interesting.
Agree with him. Go ahead.
I don't.
Agree with him.
Is it the Blu-ray?
Andy?
I don't.
Andy, agree with him.
Oh my god! I don't know what it is. Maybe because they made it on the PlayStation first, so it gets a little more quality. Because maybe like the compression when they have to fit it on the DVD, maybe that's what does it.
I agree with him,
Because of
Andy.
the Blu-ray.
Well, you guys can get out of my house.
We'll go to this pixel here on the left side, number quadrant 5.
No, but I find that I find that kind of interesting. Like, I know that there's usually, because when you said that at first, like there's differences between them. I thought you were going to talk about like major gameplay differences.
Oh, like a plot difference or something?
Well, yeah, because it seems like in a lot like games that were ported to like the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, there were like big differences. But it seems lately like a lot of games don't really have.
I think it's because it might be too
much
expensive.
of a difference. Yeah, and although sometimes like either 360 or PS3 will get some DLC a little bit before the other console does, because some companies are buddy with consoles.
I want to
which
know
is
how
weird.
much. I want to know how much Microsoft pays Activision to get all that Call of Duty shit before anyone else.
Probably a lot. They probably get a lot.
Yeah, I could probably see just
Yeah,
Microsoft.
I could see them paying out the ass for that.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to get a ton of it back.
Yeah. We need it first. We gotta beat Sony to the punch.
Well, they did that by like 2 years.
Oh, they did that by like a year. It was like a year.
No.
Yeah, it was. No. The Xbox was 05, and then the
No, but I mean
PlayStation
in
was-
sales.
Oh.
Because people didn't want to spend $600 on a Blu-ray console
I did.
that plays movies.
I did.
Because there were no games at the time.
there was like 2.
Woo!
Call of Duty,
Resistance and
Metal Gear Solid 4.
that came out in like 08, so there was like a 2-year gap.
Oh, that's
There
when I
was,
got
like-
my PS3.
There was
so.
like Resistance, Motorstorm, and Warhawk.
You know what?
That was it.
I noticed this. Every console I've bought, I
Bought.
whatever. bought it in.
Budgeted.
It's always come with like a combo of like a controller and a game.
Oh.
My N64 came with Donkey Kong and the Jungle Green.
Oh, nice.
So it's the limited edition one.
Usually consoles come with a controller.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in addition, it had a game. I bought a PS1 at a pawn shop, and then that had like 4 games that were duct taped to it. It was a really shady pawn shop, but it was just basically like a taped up bundle with a bow on top. It's like, here's your Christmas package.
Here you go.
Yeah. And then my PS2, I got I can't even remember what I got. I want to say it was a Metal Gear Solid game, but that was also from a pawn shop. And then PS4 or PS3 that came out.
We're breaking the news right now.
Skylar has one.
Oh yeah, already. This is way back when. The PS3, I got Metal Gear Solid 4. So.
Oh wait, do you have the Awesome Gray bundle then?
No.
Oh, okay. Because when
I just got the shitty 40 gig with a controller and then Metal
I
Gear
have a
Solid
really
4.
good story about the Metal Gear Solid 4 launch. We went to Walmart and they were like just handing out the games, but usually I was used to like when they give you the game, you buy it at the counter there. Well, the guy just hands me the game. He's like, "Here you go," and I'm holding this and I'm like, "So, can I just walk out with this?" He's like, "You gotta go up front." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I used to have the silver GameCube. That was sweet. Because the purple one looks stupid.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I have a purple one, so
Yeah. It looks dumb, doesn't it?
it does.
You can't really put that in a room. Like, unless you're like a 6-year-old girl or something with like a purple room.
Or a pimp from the 1984 movie.
Yeah. Member of the 3rd Street Saints from Saints Row.
All right, onward.
All right. So that'll do it for gaming news. And now we're going to move into technology.
How do you kill that which has no life?
Time to turn up the hype machine and break out those wallets.
Shut up and take my money.
It's time for technology news on 3-Hit Combo. Apple is reportedly working on a $250-ish iPad Mini.
I saw that. I'd be
So
interested.
it's going to be like an iPod Touch?
No, actually,
Because the iPad is just a giant iPod Touch.
not quite here. BusinessInsider.com is saying that chances are it won't be any smaller, but its computing attributes will be less.
Oh, so like the insides will make it less expensive.
Yeah.
All right. It'll
All right.
it'll probably just be an iPod 1 or an iPad 1 then instead
iPad
of the 2.
They re-released
Yeah.
the iPad 1S.
Yeah. Or the iPad. Yeah, the iPad S.
Yeah.
It's a little slower though. The S means superior.
The iPad
And it fits in a manila
little
envelope.
slower.
Eat it, bitches.
Yeah. Every Apple product, we can fit it now in an 8x7 letter size.
So when you're shipping it to someone, you just
Yeah.
put it in a letter. Apple has they have specific instructions for if people are shipping Apple products back, you have to pack them a certain way.
Is it kind of like the Xboxes when they were sending them for the red rings? It was like, all right, you fold this.
Sending
like this, and
Well,
store.
they have when Microsoft sends you a box, they send you all the stuff and they're like, here's the suggested way to put it in the box, but Apple sent these memos to UPS stores for the employees. If someone comes in with an Apple product and they don't have a box for it, or even if they do, you're supposed to suggest we need to pack it this way. I pack it whatever the fuck way I want.
Yeah, I actually, kind of folded it in half and put it in a shoebox.
Yeah.
And put duct tape around the shoebox and then wrote Apple Store
Well, we have
take back.
we have 3 materials: peanuts, big bubble wrap, and little bubble wrap. There's only so many combinations I can do with those.
Do you guys have the bubble wrap that's unpoppable?
No, we don't have the bubble wrap.
We
That's
get this
unpoppable.
shit from Panera. Like things will come in boxes, and it is unpoppable bubble wrap.
What I love is getting bubble wrap.
What a
in.
fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, new bubble wrap when it came in the box. So I'm trying to pop. I'm like, motherfucker.
What I love is when we get our inventory in. I'm trying to think of something to compare this to, but the bubble wrap we get is huge. It's like probably the circle is like 5 feet tall by like 4 feet long. It's just this huge thing of bubble wrap.
You guys should wrap people in it.
We could.
And then you just roll them on the ground. It's just major pops.
Or you guys should just have fights, like make like bubble wrap fists.
Oh my
Just
god, that's a
sock
good
'em
idea.
boppums. Sock 'em boppums.
Sock 'em bobbums.
More fun than a pillow fight.
Sock 'em boppers.
Yep, until you fill them with water and freeze them. Also, I made that suggestion with a Nerf ball.
Yeah.
Soak it in water and then freeze it. And then you make fun of the kid who went home crying to his mom that no one liked anyway.
I read in the description when I was playing when I was streaming Pokemon Fire Red earlier that apparently kids pick up Geodudes during snowball fights and throw them at people.
Wow.
They pack them inside snowballs.
Oh my god, like that douchey kid that always makes the ice ball.
Yeah.
Like, I got some ice and I'm gonna pack snow around it.
Or do like the dirty slush ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not snow.
This is a snowball fight, all right, not biological warfare. All right, next up, Anonymous. Yeah,
Damn it.
I'm on top of it. Took down the New York Stock Exchange website. At 3:35 p.m., the New York Stock Exchange website went down because of the hacktivist group Anonymous. It was restored at 3:37 p.m. It
They
went
have
down.
a reason for taking it?
It went down for 2 minutes.
Do they have a reason for taking it down?
Yeah, Occupy Wall Street and all this stuff.
Oh, okay.
I think it's funny how as like insidious and ominous that people think Anonymous is, there actually are some with the dun. There is some benevolent force that can be applied with Anonymous. Like in Egypt, how they were overthrowing Mufasa.
Muammar Gaddafi.
Mufasa. That's right. Anonymous killed Mufasa.
That wasn't Gaddafi. That was Hosni Mubarak.
Oh,
Hosni Mubarak. That was it. What about Mufasa?
he was like, Anonymous
Anonymous
killed
killed
Mufasa,
Mufasa.
and he wanted you to. There you go.
Sorry, I was getting my African dictators mixed up. Gaddafi was Libya. Mubarak was Egypt.
But I guess they had like a really key force in overthrowing. I want to say both of them, if not at least one.
I know Egypt. They did a bunch of stuff in Egypt. Oh, yeah, they did stuff in Libya, too. Yeah.
There you go. What about Kuwait?
Kuwait's a stable country.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I mean, did they do anything for Kuwait? I mean, like,
You mean back in the day? When there was the Kuwait War?
Yeah, in the early 90s.
I don't think we had internet then.
Well, we.
Dial-up.
Yeah.
Some people had dial-up.
Bing gang, bing gang.
Kuwait, come in. This is anonymous.
We need you to turn your computers off.
So, yes, they took down the New York Stock Exchange website for a total of 2 minutes.
Oh, wow. I bet that showed the man.
Oh, no. Turn it back on.
Restart the router.
Yeah, you just unplug it, plug it back in.
Yeah. Exactly.
Done.
Unplug the website.
All right, next up, Andy, how are you liking iOS 5?
I really like it. It's pretty nice. I don't have the Siri thing because you need the new iPhone for that, the voice command thing.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I really, it's nice.
How's that notification bar?
It's all right.
I can show you how to use it. I've had it for almost a year now.
I know. It's
Something about the Android, yeah.
It's not bad. All right. The nice thing, I guess the one thing about Apple is they're always late to the party with things, but when they add them, they're kind of
late to the party with things, and then people that are sheltered and only buy Apple products like,
I know.
it's amazing!
Yeah. Yeah, like, no, the notification bar. When I very first saw that, I was like, yeah, Android had that. I got it. I know. I mean, that's cool, but I know.
I remember seeing a thread, like someone took a screenshot. Apple released rechargeable batteries, and they've been rechargeable batteries, like AA rechargeable batteries for a few years now, at least. And people were like, "Apple's so innovative."
But they fixed a lot of stuff that needed to be fixed on the OS.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a nice thing.
Fixing things is good.
Yeah, like I can now say shit in autocorrect, and it doesn't change it to shut.
That is that's what happened on the update to my
Really?
Android a couple weeks ago. But I can also say, like, I guess things like shit, which was actually one that I didn't save, but like I can actually save it if I need to. Can you do that?
You can.
Yeah.
We can also make like custom phrases and stuff.
Yeah,
too.
like when I'll be like SHIT, and they'll be like shot, shoot, and then like over on the left side, not like it'll be grayed out is shit, and then you hit it and it'll go saved.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that. I'm not. It leaves it alone now.
Things. I mean, just like all the things I send, like video game wise, it's like, really, Jigglypuff? I got nothing for you. I'm like, let's click it, saved.
I'm gonna be using this in the future.
Yeah, I'll be saying Jigglypuff again at some point.
Just go through an entire text. Just type all 151 Pokemon, and
I'm gonna need Ponyta sometime.
Do the Poke Rap.
Mew isn't in the Poke Rap, but Mewtwo is.
It's weird.
Explain that. Yeah.
Hitler.
I can't.
Aliens.
Hitler.
Anonymous.
I want no Mew in the Poké Rap.
All right, let's keep it rolling.
Dennis Ritchie. Does that name ring a bell to anybody?
Dennis the Menace.
Not till the other day when I was like, who the hell is this guy? Because I know he died.
Yeah.
Now I know who he is.
I didn't know who he was either because he wasn't a very public figure, but he created Unix and the C programming language.
And if you guys didn't know, Windows is built off of Unix.
A lot of things are built off of Unix. A lot of people use and that's stuff like like Linux.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of like
So this
multiple Unix people. They're built off of Unix. There's Unix in my computer.
The computer you're listening to on, this man created it.
And just the fact that he created the C programming language.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty interesting.
He was smart. He's a smart guy.
Well, he's a computer scientist.
Yeah.
So yes, he was pretty smart.
Did you see that Sony bought the rights to make a Steve Jobs movie?
No, I don't.
Yep.
I don't know about that. Tell me.
Well, jumping a few stories ahead.
No.
Oh, was it on your stories?
No. I was just calling back when I did that earlier.
Oh, okay. Did you know, though?
No, I had no idea. What are
Yeah.
they going to do with the Steve Jobs movie?
You're going to make a biography.
The man, the myth, the turtleneck.
Did you know? Did you know that he went across India and just dropped acid for like 2 years?
No.
Yeah.
Great.
That's how he got his simplistic ideas. So he just
Because I
dropped a
couldn't
bunch
do
of acid.
shit while I was on acid.
It's like I don't want to complicate everything, man. We just gotta keep it mellow. I'm just gonna sit cross-legged on the stage and just be like, "Look, guys, here's what we have.
We got
I'm gonna wear a mock turtleneck.
Did you know those things cost $600? The
Oh my
turtlenecks he was buying.
I found out that he originally released the black turtlenecks for all Apple employees to wear, and they actually openly booed him so bad that he wore them.
Oh, is that so? Is that kind of like the?
That's how he just started wearing the turtleneck. He was like, "All right, I'll wear it then."
Oh, that man was cool. Did you know he only worked for $1 a year?
Yeah, I did know that.
That's
actually.
cool. But he's making billions in stock.
Well, he made billions in stock. He's dead now.
Yeah, his family. All right.
Did he have much of a family?
Yeah, he had a really hot,
Like, he
hot
had a wife.
actually.
Did he have
I think he
kids?
has kids. I think he has two.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, but he does have a hot wife.
Yeah. All right, and final
Dead Steve Jobs' hot wife. Google it.
final story in technology news. AMD has released their FX 8150.
Is that the 8-core one?
That is an 8-core processor.
Now,
Jesus.
I want to.
Called Bulldozer.
I want to.
You want to
Well, I'm trying. Has Intel already made
you want
one?
to sing it?
Hold on,
About the moon and the June and the spring. No, Intel has not.
All right, so they're the first ones.
Well,
to do
this is the
8-core.
first commercially available one
8-core.
to consumers.
All right. That's what I was trying to get at.
It
was the first commercial 8-core.
I don't know if Intel or AMD have who made the first like 8-core in general, but
no, I meant first like public 8-core.
yeah, this is the first public.
What's it run at? Like
It runs at 3.6 gigahertz and can be turbocharged to 4.2 gigahertz.
8 cores run at 3.6. Jesus Lord!
Yeah, I know.
You could play like 5 Crises at once.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Costs $245.
That's not bad, dude. I might go out and buy one.
And
Wait, I don't think it'll work with one.
you
I
can
don't
also-
care.
You can also get the FX 8120, which is 8 cores but runs at 3.1 gigahertz and a max of 4.0 gigahertz.
That's still a fuckload of
know.
gigahertz.
think
How
I-
much is that one?
It didn't say how much this one was. The high end I know is 245. They say 115 entry level model, but I think the entry level model is their FX 4100, which is 4 cores at 3.6 gigahertz.
I think Matt just found his new podcast computer.
Here it is. The FX 8120 would cost $205.
So for $35.
So
more,
for $40 more, you can get the 8 cores faster.
dude, in a 0.5 gigs isn't that big of a difference. You're not going to notice it when you have 8
Yeah,
cores
that's
running.
true. When you have 8 cores, you're not going to notice. And yes, that if I build a computer anytime in like the next year for the podcast, there's going to be 8 fucking cores.
You know what's going to be ridiculous though? Intel's going to come out with 8 core and it's going to be like $500
Yeah, most likely.
because that's how Intel rolls.
Which company made this one?
AMD.
Okay.
They're good gaming processors. That's what they're good for. They're good with math. Intel's good for like media and all around. But yeah. I have an old ass AMD like 3800. It's like 1.2 gigahertz. It is just, it chugs along.
Chugs along. It's a little engine that could.
Yeah.
A little processor that could.
I like it. You can like hear the fans too. There's like
It's in there going.
yeah.
I
You gotta
love
like
my grandkids.
feed it a bottle of water. Here you go.
Let me-
process.
Let me just sit down on these steps real
Yeah.
What do you think was in that Danish?
quick. Where do you want to go? YouTube? Oh, jeez, hold on.
Let me get a stretch.
Oh, you're trying to start Photoshop? Oh no.
Oh, Jesus.
No, no,
I'm
dog.
shutting down.
Nah, dog, nah.
That's it for me.
My video card's so old that the fan like the board kind of has warped from heat, so the fan will just hit the board.
It's
so
like
yeah, so I'll just see like when
Hey.
it kicks up.
Andy, you sound like you have a really sad computer.
It's old. It's like 14 years old.
Put me down, Andy.
That sounds like a dog that needs to be
Dude,
put down.
I'm gonna run that thing till it just
The
dies.
computer's like, you're not worried about my incontinence, are you? I'm getting kind of old. I have low sphincter shutting speed.
I can only
No, we're just going to the park. Oh, I'll enjoy the ride.
I can only have like 2 windows open too.
And he goes back in his backyard and shoots it with a shotgun. Or no, your dad takes it out back, and you're like, no, Pa, I'll
No.
do it.
He's mine.
That's my computer.
Right in the motherboard.
What's ridiculous is my case is like that.
What, 3 feet by 4 feet there?
No, it's big.
Big.
It's like it's actually originally a Union Pacific server box.
Wow. inner city immigrants could live in that.
Well, it's like this thin.
That got out of hand quickly.
Yeah.
That was fun though. All right, good times.
All right, and that will do it for technology news. So now we just have news.
News team, assemble!
And now it's time for the 3-hit combo news desk with Matt, Andy, and Skyler.
Quick question: where did you get the music for that?
Freeplaymusic.com.
All right.
We have so many plugs for places that we should get money for. Guitar Center, PetSmart.
Paps.
Did we say something about PetSmart?
I don't think we mentioned PetSmart. We didn't really do much.
Well,
with
we did
PetSmart,
just now, so.
Yeah.
Well, hey, there you
PetSmart.
go. PetSmart, go.
Greg's Shoe Store.
We just find Greg. Hey,
Where's
we
our money?
mentioned you. Where's my money?
All right, guys. I'm going to mention a name, and you guys say if it rings a bell. Now, of course, I don't remember everyone to remember every name I've ever said on the podcast, but this is a callback. Elena Nightingale.
Wasn't she the pregnant one?
Elena Nightingale Dawson, yes.
Boom!
Good call.
Oh, the lawyer.
Yeah, from 3-hit combo episode Uno, we mentioned that Elena Nightingale Dawson was taking her bar exam and went into labor.
You know what? We also, on that episode, said that we were going to throw a party. And
Did
look
we
where we
really?
are now.
And we did.
Oh.
Yep. The night before. This is, wow, we need to call her.
Yeah.
We need to let
Hey.
her know.
Find her LinkedIn profile, see if she has a phone number on there.
Hey.
Well, first of all, she did give birth to I believe a baby boy.
Oh.
Yep. And she passed her bar exam.
Oh yeah.
Ballin'.
Dude, that had to be like the best day of her life, dude.
When was the kid born?
Kid was born the same day of the bar exam. I'm not exactly sure when the bar exam was. It doesn't say here.
Okay, well,
Does it have the kid's name?
It does not have the kid's name.
Okay.
Andy and Matt.
Yeah.
Andy, Matt, Skylar, Nightingale.
Weird.
That is a coincidence.
But the reason she took the entire bar exam is because the bar exam is not valid unless the entire thing is completed. So you can't leave a page out and get hope you get an 80%.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that she toughed it out and she didn't just blow through C.
It's coming.
True,
It's
true.
coming. The baby's head's out. She's like, I got one more page.
No, push it back.
Not right now.
The baby fills in the last question.
So there's just a handprint on the page. A placenta.
Gross.
I'm gonna puke.
Next up, man assaults his wife for not liking his Facebook update.
Really?
Really?
Good.
A 36-year-old Texas man has pleaded not guilty to battery charges.
So he's a Texan. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
After allegedly attacking his estranged wife for failing to like a status he posted on Facebook, Benito, God damn it, Apolinar, I'm going to go with that,
Apolinar.
had posted an update to his Facebook page about the anniversary of his mother's death. Angry that the post had elicited no response from his wife of 15 years, he confronted her after dropping off their 3 children at her home. He said, "That's amazing that everyone likes my status but you. You're my wife. You should be the first one to like my status." He allegedly then hit her and pulled her hair. First of all, I think people are getting the idea of wrong. It was the anniversary of his mother's death.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, I feel like whenever someone's like, rest in peace, so-and-so, I'm like, I feel like a dick if I'm going to like this.
I really like it.
Yeah,
Weird.
because I think some people are thinking of the like button as the I support what you're saying button.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand that, but still, the idea of, oh, I like this. I'm like,
My dog just got ran over. Good.
Or getting a divorce, found wife cheating.
Congratulations. Like. I always like my own statuses, no matter what. It sounds narcissistic, but it's
Yeah,
a
it
real
is pretty
self-esteem
narcissistic.
boost.
Hey,
It's
did we ever look up the pen thief?
Yes, there was no new stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. All right.
Going through court, I guess.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't really
I
anything.
can't remember his name. I know.
Toussaint Putty.
Toussaint Putty. All right.
I remember his last name. I didn't remember his first name.
His first name is Toussaint. That was the one that really kicked off the fact that everyone in news stories has just terrible names.
Wasn't that episode 2?
That was episode 3.
Episode 3?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm slipping.
Yeah, you're slipping.
All right.
Well, 13 episodes in, you start losing track.
Yeah, wait till we get to like 30.
Well, hey, I remember pregnant lady's name.
You did.
Actually, you know what? I'm glad you took over because I was gonna be like, didn't she knit the American flag?
It was Betsy Ross.
Yeah.
She passed her bar exam.
Andy, that is the least fancy thing I've heard all evening.
Dude. Maybe I could just fart and like air hand it to you in there. That'd be better. Here you go.
Yeah, I guess that would up your least fancy thing.
All right, guys, this next story might make your head explode, but
All right.
Is it from Snow Patrol?
no, it is not from
okay.
Snow
Will,
Patrol.
will it
I
will
was
bring
hoping it
out
was
the
that one.
rage? We'll bring out
It
the
won't
rage.
bring out the rage. You'll just be confused.
All right, bring it.
The
Lay it on
headline reads, 2 brothers charged with stealing a Western Pennsylvania bridge.
Is this like when they trick people into buying the bridge because they inherited it?
They sold 15.5 tons of scrap metal for over $5,000.
That's a lot of scrap metal.
A bridge just 60 miles north of Pittsburgh. 24-year-old Benjamin Arthur Jones and 25-year-old Alexander Williams Jones took a blowtorch to a bridge in late September or early October, they say, and took it apart.
No, wait a minute. Did they illegally do this?
They illegally did this.
Took a fucking bridge apart.
That's awesome.
They went to a recycling center, and the recycling company was like, dude, you have 15.5 tons of scrap metal here. And they're like, no, it's okay. We got the okay to take apart this bridge. Here's a picture of it.
Oh, my God.
Great. I'm proud of these gentlemen. They're go-getters.
And they
That's
were...
like, I'm going to give
I
them
would put
props
that
for
Yeah,
originality.
I would put that shit on a resume. Yeah, I took apart this bridge and no one called me on
The
it.
bridge was 50 feet long by 20 feet wide.
Was it like the entire bridge or just like the main support structure
The
on
entire bridge.
it? Really?
They took apart the entire bridge.
Oh my god. How long was it?
What the fuck?
They said apparently it took them a couple weeks to do this.
And no one was like,
50
hey.
feet long by 20 feet wide.
Jeez.
No one was like, hey, what are you doing?
I guess not.
Where's this at?
This was just 60 miles north of Pittsburgh. They didn't really say which city.
All right, so
They-
Pittsburgh's is kind of big city. then.
They said they're from Newcastle. So
Newcastle's a decently big city. I know Newcastle.
do you?
Yeah.
Well, they're missing a bridge.
Dude, how the fuck do you do that?
I don't know.
I wonder what like wild hair you get up your ass just like, you know what? Hey, let's take apart that bridge.
Let's
do that.
It's probably the money, but
Well, and,
Dude.
and here's the crazy thing. First of all, they were smart enough not to get caught.
Yeah.
They were smart enough to take apart the bridge without it collapsing on them and killing them. They were smart enough to be able to do that in the first place
Yeah.
with a blowtorch. They were
Yeah, and I mean, if anyone knows about operating blowtorches, it's Matt.
Yeah, I mean, because I can't keep one lit.
Last night, it just, I don't know.
got
Something
one-
was wrong with it.
I got one lit after everyone left.
it was like an 80-year-old man's erection. Haircut.
Oh,
No.
there it goes. But
Bye.
they were smart enough to do all that, but then they were dumb enough to take it all at once
Yeah,
to
they
a
shoulda took
recycling
it, like,
center.
Like,
And then not
chunks.
only that, but when asked, they give like the most like the worst response you could give is like, "Where did this come from? We got permission to take apart this bridge," and they just show a picture of it. It's like
All
this
right,
isn't
so
a legal document.
just double checking. They did not get permission.
They did not get permission to take apart the
Dude,
bridge.
think of how much fucking what's it in blowtorches? Butane.
Yeah.
Think how much butane they had to fucking go through.
And before someone's like, "Oh, is this from the Onion?" No, this is from the Washington Post. So I'm using a reputable company here.
Dude, you gotta.
Oh, that'll be on Facebook.
You should. That should be the name of the episode.
the
just
bridge stealers.
Yeah, bridge stealers. That's a good one.
Oh man, I just thought about it. I should have started this story as Buzz Killington from Family Guy. You guys want to hear a good one about a bridge?
Who wants to hear a story about a bridge?
All right.
All right, next up. Senior citizens accidentally get high off of pot brownies at a funeral.
All right.
Can we please drop my good?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
There we go.
I need
Thank
like
you.
a hand signal for that. I think you just told me to steal home.
Was this at like someone's house or was that at a funeral home?
You always ask questions.
Dude, I'm sorry because this goes into how I'm gonna rage or talk about it.
So far, it doesn't really say.
All right, well, we'll go off the fact that it was at a funeral home.
They ended up in a hospital. The memorial service was held in the banquet hall of a Huntington Beach golf course.
All right, so it was a public place. So does that mean someone brought pop brownies?
See, they think. I mean, obviously, someone brought pot brownies. They don't know who.
Oh.
They have no idea who left these brownies there.
Hey, Myrtle.
But an 82-year-old man and his two 71-year-old female friends ended up in a hospital because they thought they were sick. Turns out they were just high.
Awesome. I keep eating these brownies, and they just make me want to eat more brownies. And now I'm kind of sleepy, and I'm really happy. I'm 82 years old. I should not be happy.
I really love my grandkids.
That one's going out to Steven.
I just ate a whole bag of Doritos.
Tom?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Tom devoured my Doritos.
Did he really?
Yeah, he ate a ton of Doritos.
I have a good story. All right, so George,
Yeah.
back in the day when Time Splitters 3 first came out, we were over at my buddy John's, and the Time Splitters 3 had that really deep level editor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got a brand new bag of chips, and me and John started working on the level. Like, we opened the bag, we each took a couple of chips, and then when we got done with the level, we went to grab for the bag, and Jordan fucking ate them all. We were like, George, what the fuck? And he's like, dude. I guess it was 4 hours we spent making this level. We didn't know it.
And so he's just sitting there eating chips.
eating
Was he
chips.
watching you the whole time?
Yeah, he's watching us.
That's awesome.
Good child times. All right.
All right, next up, Joanne Reed. There's an easy name.
Yeah, there you go.
Made a mistake. Made a big mistake. A funny mistake.
Was it sleeping with Carrot Top?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's from St. Clair County, Illinois, and she sent a 3-page fax, including a copy of a speeding ticket and a handwritten note saying, "Dismiss this case." She meant to send that to a deputy, to the prosecuting officer.
Oh, okay.
The kid was the son of a deputy that got the speeding ticket.
Hold on. All right. So, this lady, she works for.
She is a records clerk at for the sheriff in St. Clair County.
All right. So she's a records clerk.
She's
and
a records
she faxed it.
And she meant to fax it to the prosecuting attorney for the speeding ticket.
All right.
She instead faxed it to the local newspaper, the Belleville News Democrat.
All right. And then the one who got the speeding ticket was the sheriff's son.
Was a deputy's son.
A deputy's son. All right. We're good.
So she pretty much gave the information to the newspaper, which then published it.
Awesome.
Good.
We need to work on a hand sign.
Yeah. What the hell is that? That's great. But yes, he was cited $175 for doing 43 in a 20-mile-per-hour zone.
43 and a 25?
And a 20.
Oh, and a 20.
Yeah, 20.
Man, I go 40 down your neighborhood streets, and those are 25.
There are so many kids in my neighborhood.
Dude,
yeah, I see them.
That
and
is a fear of mine, is hitting a kid through your neighborhood.
I nearly hit a squirrel today.
And that squirrel
Lewis?
didn't have a tail.
Yeah, that squirrel didn't have a tail.
Well, I mean, it's not like it was like a groundhog or something, but it had half of a puff on its.
Was it
on its
Lewis?
butt.
No, it wasn't Lewis.
Have you seen Lewis lately?
No, it's been a while.
Lewis.
I used to have
Come
this black
back!
squirrel that would come up to the back door on my deck and would get up on the glass, and I'd reach out there and hand it some bread. It would take it out of my hand and eat right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have a bunch
You
of
named it
videos.
Lewis?
Yeah, named it Lewis. All right, last up in news. The world's most expensive dessert is a golden train wreck.
Andy Rage imminent.
This is from the Snow Patrol.
Oh, jeez. All right.
This dessert, which is a Fabergé egg with golden pudding and gold flakes, is $34,000.
How big is the diamond that's used to garnish it?
They fucking garnish it with a goddamn diamond.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's this at?
I'm trying to find out. See, I forgot that he even posted the story on Google Plus, so I didn't get time to even highlight this story.
You're just blowing through it real quick.
Yeah.
Basically, one of the things that added a lot to the price was there's edible gold leaf on it, made from real gold, garnished with a diamond. I want to say it's only like a 15-karat diamond, but it's a Guinness World Record breaker if someone buys it.
Is it a blood diamond?
All
the
diamonds are
bloodiest.
blood diamonds.
I only buy diamonds from Argentina.
From Argentina?
They are not blood
Do
diamonds.
they even make diamonds out of Argentina?
They have diamond mines in Argentina.
Huh.
But yeah, it's like garnished with like a really tiny diamond.
What? Who the fuck would make? Is it in America?
No.
Okay.
First of all, you can get poisoning from gold. You can get gold poisoning. I saw it on House.
Goldschlager has gold flakes in it.
Yeah.
Do you know what the point of them is for in Goldschlager?
To cut up your throat.
Yeah, to put little cuts in there so the alcohol goes into your like bloodstream faster.
That's stupid.
Stupid, but man,
Why don't I just, inject my alcohol with a syringe?
you get messed up.
Well, I'm
Goldschlager.
sure.
I took like 8 shots and I don't remember a night. One.
All right, guys.
Goldschlager.
If we all pitch in $11,333.33, repeating.
So someone's gonna have to toss up that 34.
We can get this dessert. We can eat it here right on the podcast.
Oh man.
This is so worth being in debt.
And you know what? I bet it would help if our viewers donated money. Hey.
Our goal of $34,000 will start with your donation.
We'll make a cash pack.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe PayPal will shut down our account halfway through us getting money back.
Fucking god damn it.
Or maybe we could just buy it and then like take a loan out.
Take a loan out.
House loan, take a house loan out.
Yeah, get a second mortgage.
Yeah, so we can buy this and then we'll pay off the loan or the mortgage with
Your
viewer.
parents get
viewer
like a
donate.
letter one day and be like, did you take another mortgage out on the house? No.
What is this?
Yeah, what is this?
I'm sitting there with like gold and chocolate around my mouth, like I don't know.
I mean, I looked at it and it looks like it tastes like shit.
It does, and it's tiny too, which is what sucks. Is like you spend $34,000 on some food, and you're gonna be hungry afterwards.
I wouldn't buy it even if I was a fucking millionaire. That looks like poop.
Because I mean, you can buy a pizza for like $4, and you're gonna be full for like a day.
Dude, I hated in high school when I would get a full Caesar's pizza for lunch and then eat it. I'd feel like shit the rest of the day.
Yeah, that'll do that.
I was just like, ugh.
Sound like your processor. Oh, God.
Really?
Gotta go to math.
What? I'm gonna take a break. Just give me a sec. Time out.
You want me to do differential equation?
Can't we just go back to binary?
Does someone have an oxygen mask, please?
The power. All right.
All right, so that'll do it for news, and that will do it for this episode.
Wow, that was kind of a short one, right?
Was it?
Hour and 2 minutes.
So there you go.
We actually started on time this time, though. Or
Yeah, we started
close to on
time.
time.
Yeah.
Instead of us just dicking around for
Yeah.
like 30 minutes.
Yeah, instead we dicked around for maybe like 5 or 10 or so, instead of like a half hour. Yeah, so remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3hitcombo podcast. We're there.
Yep. Thanks to Skylar.
Scott Jacob.
Yep.
Scott Jacob, that's right.
Scott Jacob, Derpy McGurr. They're all there.
We're on Twitter, twitter.com/3hitcombopc. As I've said before, that is the number 3, and the PC stands for podcast.
Do you ever update our Twitter?
Yeah, I updated Twitter. I actually updated today, and Skylar saw me. I said sphincter.
That's it. I'm gonna say this. Usually, I'll randomly update Twitter from my phone while I'm taking a dump. That's the only time I'll ever update it.
I have it saved on here. I just never think about it.
Yeah. I tweet
mean,
from time to time.
There's nothing to microblog except like we're about to start the feed or we're about to upload
Yeah.
this episode or whatever.
We should just start doing twit pics of just random like life situations.
We should have taken a bunch of pictures today at the mall. Just post all these twit pics. Hey, here's Skylar with a giant lollipop. Isn't this wacky?
Whoa!
Or a Facebook page.
You never know what will happen. There was actually this runway in the middle of the mall, and I was like, we need to ask them if Skylar could just get up on the runway real quick so I can take a picture.
It was like a modeling tryout, and they really wanted people to believe that they maybe had a shot. And because there was like 4 or 5 like really snooty looking model type people, and then they were like, fill out your information, and then we'll take a few
shots of
we'll
you.
look at you.
And then as we were walking by, I'm like, man, there's no way I can do that because I have facial hair. Okay, name an ad where you've seen a model that has fully grown in facial hair.
Oh, I was gonna say not fully grown. But
Yeah, you see like the 5 o'clock shadow, like, it's a morning, I'm getting some coffee.
Armani.
Yeah.
Also, you can email us at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com.
Do we ever get emails?
We get emails from services we use.
We're waiting for Old Spice guy.
Yeah, we're waiting for Old Spice guy.
Oh, yeah, so you did? What'd you email?
I emailed him. I was just like, hey, we do a podcast out of Omaha, Nebraska. We mentioned you on the podcast, and if you'd be able to, we would love it if you could do an intro for our podcast.
All right.
Like, just record a sound file and send it back.
Cool.
So, see what happens. And then, what else? What other websites are we on? gpxgaming.net under the podcast, 3-Hit Combo, 3hitcombo.blogspot.com.
On GPX, are we actively advertised on there?
Yeah, it's more of a writing website, so the podcast, it's not really there, but yeah, I mean, we're on the front page and stuff.
Are we? All right.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of getting at.
Yeah.
Are we on the front page?
Yeah, oh, hell yeah. You can't keep us off the front page.
How is old Manny Camacho?
He's doing good.
All
Not
right.
dead?
Yeah.
Dude, when you texted me that, I got sad.
Yeah, that's a long-ass story.
All right.
Okay, well, I think we're about ready to bounce, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can't initiate the goodbye. I have to initiate the goodbye.
I felt like we could change it up this week.
Well, you felt wrong.
Oh.
Are you going to give me the wrong buzzer? Good.
All right, so for Skylar, Andy, and myself, this is Matt signing out.
Signing out.